high the point TV so anyway the so I wish say and then the first time ebusuafo wo ba dwumadi so ameso say obe subscribe channel no like no wa share so ama afoforo so dey enye bi ahye na bibia nso akoso amaye nyina na me nsam say mo ba share ama afoforo so dey enye bi aye dey ahye ebusuafo ensem asi ene ensem asi ne ebusuafo mpese me ne wo echesa ensem na ebusuafo ye ncha wo ye beko akohye ensem a
ebusuafo address am ko baba daily update TV so ene na hwe dwumadi na wa subscribe na wa share na do comment asho ma mcbrown makinkan ede na esi den na ko eye yura eye NDC National Deputy Women Organizer and Kasimbi na sembe na about Chama Wontumi attacking Professor Naana for defamation kase eye onim say abra okase Professor Naana Naana Lawyer prepare docket to sue Chama Wontumi court because of insembia okokeka for defamation is calling for defamation because wakwa bibi say Mahama nere ene Professor Naana inti no opa say na professor kra ni kromfo kra etwo ye den yaka asen we atomo de share so and the woman is very innocent na yaka asema atomo kromfo so the kromfo should come out the kromfo should also come out na just say Chama Wontumi omuma no ho enchire ni yepa because maame no you be a very innocent onya no ho asemboni bia anyede enkanti ensemre no nkulenko ti sansemo no ye mercy God bless you.
Personal in character your friend peace counselor, you are living in the fool's paradise. I decided I Ghana Bar Association now NDC ni lawyer now I am member of this stupid institution called Ghana Bar Association, which everyone knows say a MPP here. Go and look at the presidents of the Ghana Bar Association and you tell me if about 90% have not been members of the MPP. 90 credible. I'm just being charitable. So why would you subscribe as an NDC member to such an institution and you're so biased towards MPP and against you and your ideology? Anyway, I mean,
for me, dear, catch a Wontumi ne say, Professor Naana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, eba integrity, obia, chese, Wontumi nkansah, unim. One of the things His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, eshe yentia, odi chusu Professor Naana Jane, the fact that mameno ushana. Na brabo awabo ne public life chese de na brabo awabo all these years on earth no untimi nya bone yes oye nipa enti nipa de obefum te se ne ayeti ye funfum ye ho onye 100% onye perfect but say obetima public office na obenya ne ho asema no ebi nsi da enti no you can't say Prof is a unbear burden and to Ghana so to say nya yes ebi mamba obi wa wa not wa oboni tinko sa de obeka bia na oboni tinko ti sa gama lizard and so person di president ye de ye kire Wontumi ne say maame no ya carry no ye hu seniority she has never been married to President John Dramani Mahama. And I'm sure as I speak, the lawyers of Professor Naana Opoku-Agyeman are preparing to take on Chama Wontumi. But more importantly, the reason why sometimes I make say as a Ghana for almost feel say NDC for ni yenya ya asem Professor Naana Opoku-Agyeman ofi kro bi so kro no omo wa ahemfo ho enti ahemfo no omo wa kro no so no omo ti sa asem we no eti omo sen. Why are they not coming out? Why are the chiefs of commander not coming out to come and put a stop to the air course? Say, Otimi can say, Professor Naana Jane, Empo Senya Yaka Wahi, Sophie, Northern Regional, Bonebene Wahum. Say, Baumia, Etime the vice president. The Entina Professor Naana Jane, Ontimi the vice president. Say, Empo of Northern Regional. No, I didn't want to mean the vice president. Entina, as a ma. we don't want yempese the entire you on stay off no yempese ye vice president at least for the first time in the history of Ghana ye ba benya oba obeye vice president no yempese chema Wontumi de nsem hunu no ode beba be for maame no se se waso ne ka ne sen waso ne we kwa I don't know gu baby wo ayi akam
waso ware
Ontone Preti Ontone Preti waso na afoforo a eno na mepe enye yeso me mo mfa ma yeso Professor Naana Lawyer nyame be ya adom obedi vice president e wo man we mu 7th December she'll be elected as the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. And you know that is yasem ano no kwabena because Chema Wontumi entimi say all cancer.
But Abigail, I think some money MPP women department na na say wing front no mo betimi no mo a dialogue say omo penetom no omo nkasa nkyere omo na omo fa buoma ema sebeya mo betimi aye
no kwabena
ana mo omo ni relationship
ye ya adwin mo no eye ade o matena se aplan nti omo ma ne kra ka ho
okay
omo ma ne ka ho omo ma ne nka ho a anka Wontumi enya saa audacity no embetena se enka saa se mu ya o ka no omo ma ne ka ho e no mo take saa decision no e ka ho na ayi afenyoma kings eko ka de o ka wo parliament a odi America ekoko retract ye no enti omo nyina aka ho we ye ni obi ankotena se nka ho asem ya ma Wontumi no ye ka kire no he should stay off Professor Naana Lawyer and maybe the next time what will happen no ebia enye ne de ana say maybe the ebesi no just peace council for no say na wo ka no ebia ye MPP ni de omo bebe mu because say ye attack de a enu de omu no intentem eba but say MPP attack there they don't see it no maye see no evil hear no evil speak no evil sa na akoye.
I'll be back live in Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Let's do this.
Went to zero. So that myth about you left us a mess, When you came into office, the €4 bond was left with 270 million to pay. Where did you get that money to pay? Mahama left it in the sinking fund because I knew that debt was coming up. That was visionary because I knew that if a new government came, it was going to be difficult to find 270 million at once to pay off the €4 bond. So we left it in the sinking fund. They came and met it. In October, they just took it and paid the Eurobond. And after that, they didn't put any money in the sinking fund again. That's why when COVID hit, we had no money to defend ourselves. I set up the stabilization fund. When COVID hit, they didn't know where to find money. We told them, go and look in the stabilization fund. I left money in there. Went and took 300 million, from the stabilization fund. I set up the Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund, the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. And I put $270 million seed money in that fund. Today, that's what you are using to build your Agenda 111 hospitals. So how can I have left you a mess? They are good at propaganda. And so they just keep repeating something. Oh, we came and met your mess. We came and met your mess. In 2016, for the first time in Ghana's history, we ran the government budget without taking one CD from the Bank of Ghana. Zero borrowing from Central Bank. You in 2021, 42 billion, you made Central Bank print for you. The following year, 2022, 35 billion, you made Central Bank print for you. And that is why today, Central Bank is broke. Because it made a loss of more than 60 billion cedis. When I was president, Central Bank made a profit of more than 1 billion cedis. And so that propaganda must stop once and for all. You didn't inherit a mess. You inherited an economy that was doing well. It is you, by your mismanagement, your clueless finance minister, and your clueless head of economic management team who now wants to run away from economic issues to become the champion of digitalization. Mahama left a mess. We came and repaired your mess. Before I left office, the IMF said that Ghana's economy was going to grow by 8%. And it grew by 8% and more in 2017. And in 2018, it dropped. When their own policies started kicking in, you look at the GDP growth rate. From the high of 8% that they inherited from
the records straight. One fan function. One fan got him. Wabia be a swat woman. Watch Musika, one more babatuni, your woman D. And then your Omde agenda 111. 48 hours ni no response. Mijama.
Over the didn't come, I mention a tear for ne I have 4. The Jidis of Bibia Pomusuye, Nana Mas where we are Michao and producer singing na and Chakas so and come at Teddy, no a Teddy birthday.
Yeah.
No cousin said what we do a cry. And to me, Chia, tell us, no mention me bra could do no menu. Oh, ESee, AVA, or Chia, and answer na meba hono. Send na Nigeria for and in South Africa able. Nana. Omi very interesting. MPP exit power 2008. And yama ESee the same thing and I happen and ne. 16 years later, the same thing happened. Baumia, Kasa or Kasa, and only media houses are. Yet you also me where Japadia be. Samantia, Obetima be first Japadiano, or share a Japadian boor. Nase, when Timiantia can be Timatenica, no soon see when ya, with me the Bosiana Mount. And the IMF and set conditionality and far mo bia, a ya one abe set a year conditionalities no, at the amount, what's that the man who we are. Then IMF finishing na so who say a bit to me now was wasning because the here a policy credibility unisika and inti a riasis kakrabia na kwakwaje bosia and obi ase o mount because we ka wontua into obi obeju akaginamu na wanima banyama obetimi akwakwaje bosia and any IMF into kwa IMF mebusa so okay we the China foka with the America foka, with the waker, a quan ben and mimi be your cajina mua. Ube to a Canadian mamo. No, actually, say, may say, and IMF Ajatu. And in 2014, when NDC called IMF, no Nana, conditionalities are NDC 4 under John Dramani Mahama. Almost at Edema Omoho, set Omode number 1, no, strengthening monetary policy. Almost 20 monetary policy, almost say. Almost make sure say inflation and cost. After so abano budget deficit de bia ye budget ka beda ho no mo ne diskana mana broso no abani ye se obete eso eninti nanana se de Mahama kan sisi aboye no 2016 first time in the history of Ghana ye ready budget abana nkwaje 1 kapre enfem free Bank of Ghana because Mahama government no say omo ankasa conditionality o ma set for IMF ni say ye mpese eka eba beda ho and in Tinian Kwajiska and Free Bank of Ghana, Nenshaba Bayahoka. That's one conditionality under John Dramani Mahama. No, Omatu didn't say strengthening monetary policy. What do you know to enchant or see clean up the banking system? Mahama Sabre no now 2014 year house. Nesika somewhere Diama Sika Crabia do a war memu has say. The Mahama ends o manguno. Omo di sika or say recapitalization or say in asset equity review revealed significant undercapitalization. Some banks were recapitalized and the Bank of Ghana used its newly enhanced authority to wind down insolvent lenders. The central bank developed regulations to ensure that banks meet sound underwriting and credit evaluation. And Tomanguno omo esesi kakra bia no omo sika smako form no recapitalization esa mo musika de mission jete se mo fa nidwa na emfa so mra mo keeping crofo ma for madwuma na musanfa nkrofo adwuma mu mu ye adwuma nya mfaso no na ka no a ye de bo se na ye de abom from Bank of Ghana no na mutua de mahama ban eyeye no as a conditionality o settle the man ho e de call IMF eye 2014 omuji 2 mu a ye de ma esika o de eno to nchen a IMF na nkasa e de bo se the outcome of Ghana's economy onu aka o say Ghana's economy is on the mend. The trade and budget deficits are narrowing. The pace of economic growth is poised to raise up to 8.8% in 2019 from 2.2% in 2015. The inflation rate is projected to fall to 8% from almost 19%. And indeed, the IMF can you and project projection NDC Mahama government nankasa ye no and IMF ka so okay so to sana mo we dia enu 2019 no Ghana economy as at 2015 na grow by 2.2 no enu 2019 na grow by 8.8% and indeed 2017-2018 we achieved that because 2017-2018 yeah, that's our IMF program. Or can say inflation.
Yeah, I'm more about daily update TV. So, and then I heard you Medina, no subscribe, no share, no comment, no. I show mama. In United, say now, Mahama, I make a good choice. Of late, the woman is very good when it comes to a government. Though the woman is performing very well because nobody on your politics, but when she came to politics, she's actually doing well and performing perfectly. And the issue was Mahama appointing on, before to choose a running mate, you have to consider a lot of factors and a lot of characteristics and some what choose a running mate.
Yedi aba Aquarius collections wakofanta le pani nyina ede aba insa ya wedding na woko birthday party dinner night eye na befie na woko party ade ani da ho ahye ede akomobi enwisa wo ye guide ya misrofo ni chium e woko na westnet e ho na Aquarius collection obutu mo ende say yes straight dress tops ahodo obi a betimi de ESee eye wo tra so de akọ wedding o party any program bia woko bia oba na kachi a ubisabeka ni nyine bebie mo nso so nentade na ebo no wo fompa yie obia betimi atobi nti ebia pese wo frɛ na mese wo frɛ no e wo 059930 3666 059930 3666 oba kono ngwe sneta obehu Aquarius collection na onna ba bedidwa.